Alrighty, so I'm going to be sitting down here with WGT05 for a Robloxian interview for the Capybara News Organization. I'll be joined with Rockstar Law. So WGT05, recently, I guess there was an operation within Barkland. What is your name and rank?
You should include the date to the interview if we're
This
going to
is
record it.
not an investigation, so I don't feel obligated, but I will at the end. So let's get back to the question. What's your name and rank?
Name? Well, you have my name. My rank is major.
Okay, so you're a major, which in the National Guard?
Hmm?
You are a
What
major
about it?
within the National Guard.
Yep.
And what were you assigned to do during Operation Barrow?
Can't disclose that.
Okay. Can you give us a little runaround on some of the things like what happened? What did the investigation
Um,
include?
the investigation was about a group of people, and I'll say this. So my part um in the operation was brief but concise. So I was brought in towards the middle of the apprehension process of the operation, and that's about it.
Okay. And when did you enlist into the intelligence agents, and what got you into it?
What got me into the intelligence?
What got you into it? Did you like apply? Did you get invited? What was the go
Are you
around of it?
talking about water and power or special forces intelligence? What are we talking about?
This is just about National Guard, so Special Forces.
Okay. Well, I was assigned to the detachment months ago,
Do you have a
so
date for
I
us?
oversee all intelligence. No,
Okay. Was this a kill only operation or an apprehension operation?
the goal was to apprehend and extract information. That was it.
Did you guys get everything that you were looking for?
No.
Could you say that the operation could have went better? If so, how so?
Yes. Lack of preparedness.
So you're saying it was too quickly and there wasn't good communication?
It was a sprung up decision made by a superior, and we did not have a say in when we're going to proceed with the operation. It was more or less just let's do it, and that's what happened.
Were all members removed from the community or
No.
so we know Salextro, BR, Sire, and I think like one more person was involved. Were the majority of them removed, or are the majority of them still going to remain in the community?
Um, the majority will remain likely.
Will they still have their positions, or will they have to reapply
No.
for those?
Positions were revoked as a result.
Okay, so when we realize Salextra received all of his positions back, if not some.
Nope, not all.
Well, he can't work in the Marina Hills Police Department because PSA says he can't be
Hmm.
fire chief in Marina Hills Major. But he did receive his fire chief position back, and I think
Yep.
that's all he is. And he's still going through post right now. Would you say it was
Hmm.
unfair for Sal to receive his fire chief position while everybody else has to go do stuff again?
That's a great question. That's a really good question. Well, I would say the severity and the involvement of the people that were um, at the behest of the operation really affected their outcome. So the person running the operation obviously got the biggest punishment, while as the people who were just there to be there were given much more leniency.
Okay. And these people that so-called give you guys intel, they're called state agents. What is the role of a state agent?
I cannot go over that.
Okay. And would you say you believe your part was successful? You did what you had to do.
Yes.
Can you give us the names of the officers that were involved?
No.
Okay. And do you see this investigation being concluded, or do you see it have continuing in the future?
Um. Concluded. Probably.
Okay. Well, that's basically all the questions we have. Rockstar Law, do you have any questions, or do you feel like I hit all the points? Alrighty, WGT05. Thank you so much for
Uh,
your Oh, Rock, do you feel like we have anything to add on, or do you feel like I hit everything?
I got a couple of minutes if you guys got more questions.
Okay, Rock, do you feel like I hit everything, or do you have a couple more questions?
Hold on.
Okay. Well, while we wait for Rock, can you tell us what led up to this? Like when you were first assigned to it, like what like led up to the investigation even starting in the first place? Because I know a couple days prior there was nothing going on, but then all of a sudden in one day everything went down. Can you tell us like previously what happened?
Yeah, yeah, of course. I think. Oh Jesus. Um, the operation was in effect for a long time, or not a long time, probably about a week. But it started, I would say, with an anonymous tip that gave us the information to begin an internal investigation.
Was this tip from a guy named Sire?
I can't disclose who.
Okay.
Alrighty, Rock, are you
All
back?
right.
So we've been going for about 8 minutes so far. Do you have anything out? We want to go ahead and try to hold this to a 10 minute. Basically, do you have anything else to add on?
No.
Oh, I was asking Rock. Do you have anything, Rock?
Oh.
Can we talk a little bit about Sire?
What about Sire?
Hold How on. Do you know him personally?
Well, I knew him several months ago from State of Theodore before it basically shut down, and I haven't talked to him since until, of course, the operation.
Sorry about that. Were you and Sire, are you and Sire considered good friends?
No.
Were you considered good friends
No.
while he was in Brooklyn?
No. I
Would
have
he
zero
ever
communication with him until the operation.
Would
So
he?
do you think do you
Excuse me,
have
Debbie. I was
any
talking.
relationships with any of the people that you had to investigate or go after?
No.
Do you
Okay,
think
relationship as in what? Like, what are we talking relationship?
like were you friends with them?
No.
Did you know any of them previously before Barkland?
I did, but I was not friends with any of them.
Okay. Do you feel like any do you feel like if you had to pick any of those people that you had to investigate, which one do you feel like was treated with the most like care? Like they were given the most leniency, like they were able to come back and, do what they wanted.
Sal.
Sal, would you say
Yep.
it's because Sal and Orange have a certain type of relationship?
That's a good question. I think that the answer is yes. I think so. I think having a good relationship with the architect of Barkland does help your case.
And do you feel like that will hinder stuff in the future? Like, do you feel like he would get away with a lot more stuff here coming up in the future?
Um, Possibly. I think the message has been sent clear to the people involved, so I don't think that anything will come of it.
Have you seen any other cases where Orange has favoritized anybody else?
No.
So just Sal.
I favoritized is not the word I would put it. I think that Sal was given an extra chance, not necessarily a favorite,
Okay.
because he was treated the same by about everybody.
Right. And Rock, do you have anything else to add?
No, sir. You can.
Texas, do you have anything to add?
I'm not sure if this was asked, but what is your personal opinion on Saltstream?
My personal opinion.
Or what do you think about him partaking in the situation?
Is this gonna be like put in your report or your journalism stuff?
No.
Okay, so this is off topic right here.
Well,
Off the record.
it's
I mean, well, it's still
this
going
is
to be like
obviously.
it's not. It can't be used against you of any sort, but it's just like
No,
Yeah,
I'm just asking. Will my
it's
answer to that
this
question
obviously
be?
will not be released in this instance. It's gonna have to be edited. obviously, and we're gonna cut out some parts.
No,
So is this
that it actually
question
won't. It'll be on recording though, because I am streaming.
okay?
So
So I'll just go
First
ahead
thing,
and
alright,
you can just
be
give us
honest.
the fake,
Let you know.
well,
real
I
answer.
think Sal makes mistakes, and he made a big mistake, and I made that clear with him, and I've confronted him as part of my duties in the investigation. So I don't cut him any slack. Um, he broke the rules, and he knew it, and he took part of this. And I think personally, I don't have any problems with him. I didn't get angry at anybody over this. I didn't get upset, and I still see him the same as before. Now, whether it be an issue of trust, yes, for everybody who was involved in this, I won't trust anybody who was part of this for a while, and that's just basically how I feel about it.
Did the owner ever ask you to be more lenient towards Celestial?
No.
Well, that basically concludes it. If nobody else has any question, WGT, I want to
No.
thank you so. What?
Oh, one more question. How many agents were involved during this operation?
Can't disclose that.
Alright.
Well, WGT05, you hit all of our points. Thank you so much for your time, and you have a good day now. All right.
Hold on, give me a minute.
Oh
Don't.
my. Okay.
I believe Drew has something to say.
Drew's not even okay. Go ahead, Drew.
I have one more question, WG. Would you ever consider, back on the SAR thing, would you ever, basically the question is, would you ever let, or would Sire ever DM you a fake situation to try and gain your respect?
A what you cut out there?
So would Sire ever DM you, or has he DM'd you in the past, not in Berkland, about a fake situation or situation and snitched so he could get other people in trouble and try and earn your respect?
No.
Okay.
He has asked for my advice before several months ago in the
So
community, but nothing like that.
so he's trying to gain your respect actively, you would say.
No, I would not say that.
Alright. Thank you so much.
What positions do you hold all through Barkland?
Positions. Well, that's quite a long list, but I can help you out. So I am the Deputy Secretary for Immigration and State Security. I work for Water and Power and State Police Deputy Commissioner and Post Instructor and National Guard Major.
Do you think the governor will ever release anything limiting jobs?
Yes,
So do you feel like you're gonna have to make a decision here coming in
of
the
course.
future?
Yeah, for sure. And I agree with it.
Awesome. Alrighty, WGT05, I'm gonna release you. We took about, let's say, 15 minutes of your time. Thank you, and we have.
Yeah, no problem.
Have a wonderful day.